excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Now, here's Dosunmu, following the miss by Ja Morant. Here's DeRozan. Tillman grabs the miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Tillman. Back to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Payne for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Payne against Levine. He kicks to Williams. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Levine against Jackson. Levine passes to Dosunmu. At the elbow, Vucevic. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. It's good from long range.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now, here's Vucevic, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Now, here's Dosunmu, back to Levine, launches it, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
And there it is for him.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th best, DeMar DeRozan.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. He dishes it to Levine to the right side. Williams, a screen on Morant. Out to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Pass to Brooks. Over DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Brooks misses. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Dosunmu. Last time out he had 13 points. Now the pass to Williams. Kicks it to Vucevic. Levine for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Memphis leading by 5. Brooks dishes to Morant. There's a lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Vucevic a screen on Brooks. They need this, and he connects with the jumper.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Durant, and that one good.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Morant. Here's Levine, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
One shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Now here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
DeRozan with it. Over to the left wing. Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Jackson. Kane looking around. Brooks the pass to Morant. Lets a floater go. No good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. And the rejection by Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Chicago calls timeout.
Here's a look at some stats for Jaren Jackson. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 16 points a game, just over 2 blocks and 6 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Grizzlies on defense. And here is Dosunmu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams a screen on Morant. 6 to shoot. For 3, Levine trains the three-pointer.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
A second-round pick in the 2021 draft. No one could have predicted the immediate impact the Sumo would have.
Playing for his hometown as a rookie, that is a dream. And he started 31 games, and he was often asked to guard some of the best offensive players. But look, he did a pretty good job and held his own.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bane. And so here's Memphis. Leading.
He's finished. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Passes to Williams. Williams, a screen on Brooks. Here's Levine. And the rejection by Clark. Morant outside. Lobbed up there for Clark. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Outside DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dragic in for Dosunmu. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future. But not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach. Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
That's good from Morant.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Cans it from downtown.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Levine wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Down low. And slam dunk by Clark.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Vucevic a screen on Morant. And the rejection by Clark. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Konchar's checked in for the Grizzlies. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Dragic comes in for Dosunmu. There's the screen. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
That's good from Morant.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Morant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Levine with it. Guarded now by Clark. Wide, a screen on Clark. Levine for 3. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. No good from Dragic. Memphis leading by 4. Morant right side. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 20 points for Ja Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Drummond working against Clark. Here's Levine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
That one misses for Levine.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. White, good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Goes up with a stripe. Clark. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now here's Levine. 13 points in the game. Drummond in the post. He's against Clark. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
Bulls have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark, and it's Bane in for John Morant. Free throw, no good for Drummond.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Pass to Bane. Here's Conchar. No good on the triple.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Drummond. White inside, guarded by Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound, and Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones, the pass to Bane. No good on the 3. Now Dragic, he's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Levine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Chicago trailing here. Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. And there's Jackson, and it's Aldama with the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Got a piece of it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Drummond with a screen on Jones. Dragic dishes to Drummond. And the rejection by Jackson. White against Bane. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Bane for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bane's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. DeRozan with a screen for Dragic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Conchar, the pass to Bane. Here's Aldama. Dishes it to Jackson. There's a screen over Jones. Jackson misses. Bulls trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And DeRozan kicks to White. And it's denied. Here's Bane. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dragic kicks to White. Outside DeRozan. Knocked away. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Rockets with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul of the game.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Outside, Bane. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Jones. Outside DeRozan. From deep three-point range, Grizzlies with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Passes it to White. And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Here's Vucevic. Jones finds DeRozan. Knocked loose. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Dragic. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Bane. And Chicago also making a switch. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Jones. Brooks with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And that one hits back iron.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket. And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 5. All going up court. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
Here's Vucevic. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
They recover it. Conchar, the pass to Morant. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 5. And here's Dragic. Pass to Vucevic. Over Morant. And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Jackson. Vucevic defending. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan passes to White. DeRozan a screen on Morant. 9 feet out. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 3 on the bucket from White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Morant. Now Dragic. He kicks it to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jones dishes to Brooks. The pass to Conchar. White against Morant. Kicks to Jones. And another miss by Memphis. Bulls trail by 3. Dragic finds DeRozan. Goes up on the high post. And Jones pulls it down. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers. Passes it to Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in for Jones. Then for the Bulls, Levine's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bulls trail by 4. Levine looking around. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 4. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. Not going to go that time, and it's Memphis the other way. Morant outside. Pass to Bane. Shoots over Dosunmu. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Vucevic against Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Al Levine following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Payne against Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
That one is no good.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. And there's the drive. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, All-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Throw good, Bane.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 8. DeRozan passes to Williams. Back to DeRozan. Over Brooks. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
DeRozan dishes to Levine. Outside Williams. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Bane out to the wing. Jackson against Vucevic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First one falls for him. And Bane drops them both. Bulls trail by 7. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Dosunmu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams a screen on Morant. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. For 3, Levine. A 3-pointer is right on target.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Goran. How would you say you guys have done in the first half?
I mean, you know, we are battling, we as a team, and if you're going to play like...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And folks, as we welcome you a chance first to look around the league, we've seen some interesting scores tonight. Boston came away with the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Oh, we all saw that one coming. Well, maybe not you, Ernie.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
They can't seem to force those guys over into a bad shot. No more self-defense. Play it like you mean it, man.
If only they had you out there to help them, big fella.
Huh? What'd you say?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. So for Chicago right now, the wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Now here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For three, LaVine. Good on the three-point shot. LaVine's got the first basket of the second half here for the Bulls.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Morant, no good on the free throw. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant passes to Tillman. Floats it up there for Morant. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. That's good from 17 feet away. DeRozan's got 13 points.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
Morant right side. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Morant outside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Morant's got 35 in the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. DeRozan scanning the floor. Morant with some nice D.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Pass to Jackson. Fires for three. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Vucevic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jackson, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Clark. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 15. High post, Vucevic. He's against Clark. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And Memphis making a change here. Konchar's checked in. And Vucevic, no good on that one. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. That bucket in no time at all. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half. Jones kicks to Clark. Into the lane. Payne for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Levine. He's got 19. Here's Payne. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Konchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. On deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Jones with it. Outside, Bane. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bane's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. And there's the pass to Levine. Bane against DeRozan. Over Bane. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from DeRozan.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Now here's Jones. Payton for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. And here is Williams. There's the dish to DeRozan for the tie. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Tillman. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Levine. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now, here's Bane. 20 points for him. Let's go. And another miss by Memphis. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. A 2-point game. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The 9-foot shot. And the rejection by Clark. And Memphis turns it over again. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for Bane. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Tipped away. Morant with the steal. For the finish. And then Morant slams it in.
What an athletic play by Morant. He is just, it's ridiculous. Grabs the ball, sprints to the finish on the fast break, all on his own.
Vucevic finds DeRozan. Fader on the way. Tries again. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Vucevic.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Now here's Morant. 37 points for him with the drive. Tillman passes to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Over Levine. And that one's good. Morant's got 39.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Now here's Vucevic. 14 points for him. Williams gets the Dragic. And the Bulls get it back. And he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And that one's good. Morant.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Outside DeRozan. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Fades. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. And DeRozan sends it back.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
Bulls trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. and not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's Bain in for Dylan Brooks. The Bulls also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for DeRozan. Jones comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's White in for Levine. Bain passes to Morant. Clark outside. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. White against Morant. Morant with the steal. Lobbed up there for Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Vucevic a screen on Jones. That's the Vucevic. Fires from deep. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Oh, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
From the baseline. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Dragic kicks to Drummond. He dishes it to White. Morant with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the pass to Aldama. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jones finds White. Now Dragic. Passes it to Drummond. Now Dragic. Pass to Vucevic. Over Bain. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis out in front, up by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We've got Brandon Clark, Tyus Jones out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 7. Nuggets looking it over. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And he knocks down the first one. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Bane. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Conchar. Clark outside. 6 to shoot. Poked away and stolen by Drummond. Clark against DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
First free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Clark sets a screen for Brooks. He feeds it to Clark. Clark a screen on Dragic. Here's Jones. Yep, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
DeRozan against Brooks. It's stolen. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Knocks it loose and stolen by Drummond. White looking around. Fires the 3. Out to DeRozan. The feed to White. 5 on the clock. Here's Dragic. Offensive rebound.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Outside, Jones. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Dragic. And he banks in the layup.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. Clark sets a screen for Jones. It's stolen by Dragic. DeRozan on the wing. Over Clark. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for John Conchar. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Swiped away. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here's DeRozan. The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. Poke loose. On the wing, Bain. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Kobe White. DeRozan against Brooks. Outside DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. And they recover it.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass. Just rubbing it in their faces with that goal.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Levine. And the rejection by Clark. Pass to Morant. Clark, a screen on Dragic. Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness me.
And when Durant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. There's the pass to Jones. For 3, Levine, and the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 22 points.
The response, Levine hitting that 3 right back at you.
Passes to Tillman. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Clark outside. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the cover.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic. Here's Levine. Feeds to DeRozan. Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. To the inside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Here's the 3. Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Levine. Drills the 3-pointer. Levine's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Bulls.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Floats one. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Kicks it to Williams. Outside DeRozan. Levine for 3. They grab their own miss. Williams can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Inside. And Levine with the block.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here's Vucevic. Now, here's DeRozan. For 3, Levine gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 28.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about. This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Morant outside. Misses off the right iron. Bulls trail by 9. And here is Dosunmu. Dishes to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. He kicks it to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 assists now tonight. Brooks against DeRozan. Brooks right side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
One shot.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now here's Levine. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Morant outside. Tillman. It's blocked. Levine against Payne. Outside, Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And they double up Morant. Here's Tillman. The pass to Bain. A 3-ball. Rebound collected by Levine.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant with it. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Payne against Levine. Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. Taken away by Williams.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's good from Williams. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Morant outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.